Okay. So, uh, this is what first I'm gonna figure this out. All of this is probably just like whatever whatever like batch I'm taking from Firestore. Whenever I'm getting stuff back from that collection, I need to sort it first. So what I need to do is line equals wait filtered wait where query. I need to go to these docs because there's like an order by, but I don't know where I put the order by. Hold up. Please. Oh, this is the only one over here. Let me also take this and this. Um, let's see how this goes. Uh, this is where things start falling apart because I'm not used chat. I don't know what's going on with my cat. Um, he's like on the bed and he never gets on the bed. I don't know what's going on. Where is it? Uh, manage, read, get data. Oh, order. Query. Can I do both of these? That would be great if I could do both of them. Um, order by state. I can do. You can also order by multiple fields. For example, if you want to order by state, and within each state, order by population in descending order. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, so I do this second. Limit. You can combine where filters with order by filters and limit. In the following example, the queries define a population threshold, sort by, and return the first few. Okay, I don't need a limit. So what I need is order by where, comma, order by created at descending. Let's try that. Please work. Please work. All right, let's do that. I'm getting back to actually programming, not just relying solely, even though that was like a autocomplete, but not relying solely, on Claude, even though Claude is just so amazing. I'm getting back to like doing what I like to do. Uh, but I will be, I don't know if you've heard this before, me say this before, but what I will be using Claude for, let me bring it over here, is planning. Um, I'm gonna start using like the plan mode on here and just have it like lay out like my itinerary for what I need to code for a given day or session or whatever. Uh, please work. Please work. What I need to do right here is do what the heck? Huh? Where is the error? Come on, come. What? Oh gosh. Huh? Wait, what? Okay. The query requires it. Hold up. Give me a second. You can, requires an index. You can create it here. The heck is this? An index. What? I didn't really get like why to use the well, I don't use cursor simply because of like familiarity. Like, I don't know. I think what the heck is this? Do I just save this? Fine. I don't know what this is really doing. But I use VS Code and I could use the terminal version of Claude Code because like I don't know, I think it's just better. Yeah, it's a fork, but I would just rather use VS Code because I already have my extensions in here and stuff like that. So, what's up, Black Hat? Different system prompts and different uses. Oh, didn't Claude like Anthropic get in trouble? Not in trouble, but like people were like mad at Anthropic because like they limited the usage rates or whatever and didn't tell anybody explicitly. Oh, I thought Anthropic was the one that did it to Cursor. Oh. Oh, so that kind of explains because I saw a thumbnail on a YouTube video. What's up, Sizzle? Um, I saw a thumbnail on a YouTube video and it was like Cursor is like dead because like the pricing model is unsustainable. And I didn't know exactly what it meant, but I didn't know it was Cursor doing that. Had a price change, and Anthropic also did something. Oh, oh, and Windsurf just got bought out. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's useful, but it's like I think everyone is like kind of playing survival of like whoever can just like somehow gain profitability. But if you aren't making like your own GPUs or in Google's case like TPUs, I don't know if you'll ever reach like profitability because of how expensive GPUs and like running on the cloud is. I don't think that that's possible right now. You would have to have like a killer idea to actually like gain profitability the way that these companies are trying to. Like they're all losing money. It's just a matter of whoever can lose the least. Yeah, market share until yeah, yeah. I kinda don't blame like, it's weird how, like, sophisticated, like, the private markets are now, but also they're sophisticated to the point of, like, seeing an idea, but that idea n isn't necessarily profitable. So to invest in something like that without a return on profit is, like, really risky? I guess that's, like, the point of, like, the whole VC market or whatever, but, like, you're kinda asking to lose money because no one else is profitable yet. Like, you could say that OpenAI is, but that's, like, off the back of, like, a Microsoft partnership. So, like, that's an anomaly. That's not the case, like and even then, they're fighting with Microsoft right now. So, been networking on LinkedIn and got into oh, that's cool. That's cool. Congratulations. Congratulations. Either products are going to fully cost more or the models will start costing less. Yeah. Yeah, people are starting to figure out how to be more efficient. Oh, thank you. People are starting to figure out how to be more efficient with like how they're like building models and stuff like that. Especially with like China and how they're like open sourcing things and like driving the cost down. I think that's kind of like messing with like the AI economy with how China's just open sourcing everything. And it's kind of putting a wrench in how like the pricing models go for like Anthropic or OpenAI or like all the American companies. That's kind of throwing a wrench. and how much pricing power they would like to have, which is good for the consumer. But with like the state of the art models, I don't know. It's really going to be whoever is linked to the person with the deepest pockets or the company with the deepest pockets. So, yeah, it's really is in my brain, it's a race between like really all the cloud providers. Like Amazon is investing a lot into Anthropic, Google is investing into Anthropic, but they also have Gemini and they have deep pockets. And Microsoft is Microsoft and they're with OpenAI and they have deep pockets. So, yeah. Yeah. Ooh, is it live, Sizzle? Yeah, like why use Claude for 200? Sorry, I still messed up. I'm rusty. I'm rusty. For 200 when you can use Kimmy. I've been wanting to use Kiro, but I don't want to move IDEs. Link it in Discord if you want to. Can this please work? Let's try this again. Let's put this as responsive. Kiro is Amazon's like AI IDE. It's pretty cool. Huh? Wait. Huh? You're in the Discord. Hello? What? Hold up. Give me a second. Uh, what the heck? How do I invite people? It literally says invite people. Okay. There you go. There you go. But yeah, Kiro, I've heard great things about it, but there's also a wait list now because of how high the usage rates or how high people are using it, how frequently people are using it. So it was fun while it lasted, I guess. But Anthropic I think even though like for all of the like hype that yeah, it does. It does. I think for all of the hype that OpenAI is getting, I think Anthropic is really going to be the winner of like the state of the art models race because of the monopoly that it's having on developers. I think that's what is going to happen because like the average person, I really think that the average person won't find the most value out of AI like in present day outside of like just replacing chat gpt uh replacing Google search with chat gpt. I don't feel like anybody that's like a regular person that is not a developer would find that much value out of chat gpt. I think the real people that would like make a big difference with AI and like choose the winner and then that winner it turns into like the new Google is whoever has the monopoly on the developer market. Like the same way that like GitHub is like the de facto way to like have code like stored code bases, the same way. Like I don't know. I don't feel as though the real rate of change, like rate of improvement for everyday life would come from the everyday person just replacing Google search with ChatGPT. I feel like the developers who use AI to code to better their lives that then would better everyone else's life, like the rate of change, the rate of improvement comes from the developer community. The same way that like not to get too like crazy on stream, but like how the adult industry basically like how the adult industry has like such a hand in like choosing which technology like benefits. I feel as though developers have that same amount of influence. Like people choose with like their human instincts. Let's keep it PG. People choose with their human instincts the same way like in the adult industry and like picking which medium they would like to indulge in all of that, the same way that I feel like developers have the same amount of influence on which company would benefit in the AI race. Because developers would justify the AI spend. So it's just like a flywheel of just like, okay, now profitable applications are being developed with AI by AI. So we need to invest more into AI. And this is a flywheel. If not, then we're just back at square one with Google search. Going back to the apartment thing again for a sec, one thing that really sucks is landlords is like brand new. Really? Are they young? Or is it like a company that does it? Or is it like a family owned kind of thing or like a personal thing? My building has two doors on the ground floor. Man, how long has it been broken? For vibe coding developers, use Claude, true, but for making products, they are mostly going to Gemini. Really? I feel as though both are using Claude, a company owned by the municipality. Jeez. Have you like told anyone? I think yes, it is expensive, but like if you want if you want the best of the best, like you need how can I say this? You wouldn't want a car that starts up 80% of the time. You would want a car that starts up 100% of the time. $19 a month? Am I reading that right? Also, you get the same quality faster because thinking products is a tool, not generating a code base. Oh. Oh. Wait, what? They spent that much money? All right. I guess they just like thought that, all right, we're spending all this money and it's just gonna like maintain itself. No, that's not how that works. That's not how that works at all. See, this is a good thing that I asked about the apartment thing. See, I didn't know that. Come on. But okay, fine. Now this works. I don't know. I've never used this before. So I don't know what this is all about. I guess I don't know. Uh I don't I don't know what happened. Let me try to go back here. It doesn't say anything about indexes, manage indexes. They also didn't really think the design through. Why is it cramped or some rooms are like oddly shaped? There are such thing as property managers that landlords, if they own multiple properties or if they own really one property but don't really wanna, like, care about it, they have, property managers. That's a thing. Ground floor doors are locked and can only be accessed with tags. That's a pretty standard thing in America, or at least, like, where I am, that's a pretty standard thing. Are intercom huh. Are intercoms a thing over there? Because really, where I am and everywhere that I've ever been, people have key fobs, tags that you just hold up to the door, and that's how you get in, unless you're like, you know the code manually. Uh, create a missing through an error message. If you attempt a compound query with a range clause that doesn't map to an existing query, you'll receive an error. The error message includes a direct link to create the missing. That's weird. I've never seen this before. With this, there's not even a code. That's weird. That's weird. Uh, huh. Follow the generated link, review the automatically populated info, and then click create. That's cool how it already knows that, like, from the errors that I was getting to do that. That's cool. Uh, this is kind of cool. What's today? This might not be cool. F4? Oh, whoops. Oh, that's kind of cool. This is everything that I've done. Huh. Okay. I'm down with it. Also, I have a doorbell, but who is going to use? Yeah, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't. Well, for your safety, that does make sense, but that doesn't make sense. If that makes sense. Uh, let me try to. I don't know. I kind of already figured this out, but I'm just kind of like reviewing something that happened because I've never seen an index before, but it was pretty cool. So now it's really about. Okay, wait. I have to talk this out with Claude. Hold up. Um, uh, onboarding. Bo- bo- you much of a gamer? I mean, well, I don't. I've been talking to like my friends about this whole thing. I don't know if I can even like claim the title of a gamer anymore because I've replaced all of like my gaming with coding. So like this season of TFT, in the beginning I played a lot of it, but like as time went on, and that's been since like I've been like coding almost like every day. I don't really play TFT, let alone game anymore. I would like to, but there's just more important things to me right now, and gaming isn't really all that fun. Um, I saw that Cyberpunk got a that's another thing of why I don't do it. Cyberpunk came out on the Mac recently, and I might play that. But really, like the main limiter for me is that I have not hooked up my gaming PC since I moved to Houston. So I have all my games on my PC. I just haven't hooked it up because why? Like, no, like it's easy, but I'm too busy. Like, I'm an adult now. It's hard. Like, there's not enough time in the day. Oh yeah, you have kind of been like gone for a while. It's hello? What just happened? Um, yes. Yes, I am. I'm just letting it yeah. This is basically oh gosh. Sorry. Sorry. That's another thing I need to fix. ASMR stream. Anyways, so basically the reason why I'm building this is because like we deal like at my like current job, we deal with like paper based workflows and stuff like that. But because we deal with like paper based workflows, a lot of information gets lost and there's a delay in information too. But like if I'm just thinking about it. Well, I thought about it, is why I'm building this. But like, I know that's the thing. If we had it to where like we digitize stuff, like letting others know, like higher ups know when the line is running, if it's running or not, if it's not, why it's down, like stuff like that, a lot could be figured out. Uh, like communicated better, stuff like that. So I'm building this really to help me because like from changeover to changeover, from different product to different product, it's helping me be more efficient with how I'm doing things. So like think things out, stuff like that. So yeah, where people can like log what they do daily. When at the end of the day, put in like the recipe that worked. Um, Also in the future, I'm probably gonna do away with both this page and this page and more or less just like put a button to where like at the end of the day, like log your day with stuff like that. I may keep this, but like at the end of the day, like take all this information so that they don't have to like redo it again, but log it. So yeah. Yeah. So also like problem history, like if something were to go wrong, um, like also there's a thing for like it's called a work order. You could also like log work orders here. So like if there's a problem with the machine, say that this is the problem, and then if it's like a pending problem, log it. But this is like a problem like past problems. This actually happened. So like a water leak, stuff like that. So yeah, yeah. Well, that's the plan, Sizzle. That's the plan. But I don't know. I'm really just building it because I like software and I like coding things, but and I like to see I want to see if I can like find value from this. So it's about to write. You could sell it. Yep. Yep. Not just mine, but just across the industry. Yeah. Yeah. This is like MVP, MVP, like pre MVP, pre pre revenue. But yeah. 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 The one thing that I need to do now is because my company just hired the first person under me. Like I've been here for about a year. If it increases productivity, true, true, but I have to like validate it first. One for myself, but like I have to validate it so that like other people find value from it. So what I need to do pretty soon is like because today was the first time that I've actually had someone else in my position and I'm gonna have to like train him up. Um, somehow, some way, not only me, but like this person as well, have them use it to try and like I don't know, like see if it's useful or not. So yeah, yeah, but baby steps, baby steps. What was I working on? Okay, I want to start. Yes, the onboarding because yeah, I want to start onboarding. What I did was like this sign in form right here. It'll like if I do this, it'll like once I do all of this, it sends me an email with all these fields filled out and they end up one sending me an email and two what the heck? Oh, and two I can have it so that like I can manually input a user or a company or something like that. Um so that just not anybody can just sign up. I would have to like filter if it's like a real person or not, or like if they should be having access or something like that. So yeah, these are companies, but pretty soon, maybe today, I want to do employees, but like employees, like of course, like my company first. So yeah, I sent the link over. All right, all right. I'll look at it. I'll look at it. Happy gaming. Don't get pissed off. Um, remember it's just a video game, and yeah. I'll probably see you tomorrow. I'm probably gonna stream tomorrow as well. So yeah, yeah. As I was saying though, this oh gosh, this sends all the information over to the companies, but I need to have some way. Hold up. Sorry. I left something on the stove. And I heard it cooking. Um, so, um, I need to have some way to not just see this as an owner, but also an employee as well. And I'm not sure. Hold up. I want to start onboarding. That's what I needed to do. Oh, I'm not gonna have enough time. Oh, this sucks. What I need to do is have like a company specific like admin dashboard. And what needs to happen is like say this person right here, they are the owner, but then they can onboard their own employees on here. So I need to really make a company that's mine. Uh me, that, sure that, and then four, whatever, and then put that in there. And now from here on, where are we? Oh, what am I doing? This right here. Um, these companies have their own ID. So from here, okay, each, huh, wait, do not give me code. Uh, each of my that have requested access are in the company's collection to, to can I do that yet? No, I can't do that yet. Okay, I like to be able to approve and or have them be the heck me pending they are approved. Mhm. And to the website how I about that. All right. I truly only have like 20 minutes left, but I'm gonna see what all I can do in these 20 minutes. And if not, if I don't really achieve anything, then there's always tomorrow. I hate to be that kind of person, but I mean, I can figure it out tomorrow. I don't know. And I'd have to hide this somehow. Because this is like a super user kind of thing, like a not even admin, like above admin, like something. Oh, I didn't even. Oh, crap. Oh, current state analysis. Because I'm thinking the sign in process for this is email and password. I kind of don't want to do that for employees. I really want it to be like a role based system, but username and password, not email and password, but still use the authentication system. Uh, where field for user management, protected routes, user ownership. Okay. Add status rejected. Add approved by field to track who approved the company and approved at. Makes sense. Admin interface. Modify existing company's component to show approval status. Huh? Oh, okay. Yes. Uh, sure. Um, create users collection to store user profiles with roles. Super admin, company admin, employee. They have all their company accounts on something like Microsoft. Uh-huh. And you authorize using that, a bunch of credentials. So like sign in with Google or sign in with Microsoft. Uh, like how they implement it, but have it implemented to how they will be using my software, you mean? Okta. Huh. It enables users to log into multiple with one set. Huh. Streamlines the authentication process for users. I'm trying to think how I would apply that to this. Because yes, it's applicable, but like, what would be the best way to apply it to this? Because like, say for example, like there's different roles in my company, but like which role would have access to which interface? Because the more and more stuff that I add here, the more and more confusing it would get per role. So like this is something that would be like role I guess like agnostic. It doesn't matter who would be right here. They just need to see which production line is running and for how long, and if it is down, why. Daily log would not be something that like an owner would want to see or need to see. Recipes wouldn't be something that an owner would need to see. That would be more of like the operator. These two things would be more like the operator, what they would need to see. This is more of like a operator and maintenance kind of thing. So all these different roles would have to have their own like interface. And I haven't built out that interface yet. Oh, wait. Oh, wait a minute. Which one should I start with first? I guess the owner one because like you have to maintain the users and stuff like that. Wait. Company dashboard, separate company dashboard. Okay, wait. Extended. Add that. Update it to have default pending status. Create users collection. Display name does not really exist. Because some like for mine, my current profile, I don't have a display name. Link to that. Store that. Now. No, keep. Ooh, they added different options. Uh, I'd like for. I like to not uh, implement a username and, method rather than the email and pass sign currently exists, but I'd still like to re start each want the which employee has to designate respective overlapping admin role pages for them to team and file erase. What else would I want to add to? I already have the roles. Um, uh, uh, what else? Maintenance. Which let's see what this comes up with. Uh, let's see. Custom explore the current to design the best approach. I may just plan this out for now, but not code anything today. But I'll just get back to it tomorrow. Really, today was just like knocking the rust off of like streaming and being in front of a computer. Uh, yeah, sorry, but I'm a little bit code shy today. Yeah, at least I have like a make. At least I'm making a itinerary or thank you, Black Cat. Thank you. But at least I'm making like an itinerary or like a what is that even called? Like a something uh guidelines or whatever for tomorrow. Whenever I get back, a plan. Gee, it's right here. It's right here. I'm in plan mode. A plan. All right. At least I have a plan for tomorrow whenever I start coding. It's gonna take a long time for me to code this out. Like probably like weeks. I'll be honest, weeks. But at least I have it. I'm gonna actually I may copy this and save it in like a Google Doc and then just feed it into Claude whenever I get it back so I don't lose it. Because I could like save it, but I don't think it's really gonna remember everything that I said. Based on my analysis, I recommend implementing option two. What? Didn't I just? That isn't too bad. Email for like a sign up, but then sign in. Be a user. Let me keep on reading. As it provides the best balance of security, maintainability, and user experience while leveraging robust um, authentication system. Fix current issues. Fix auth service bug. Correct the sign up to use. Create. Didn't I? Wait. What? I thought I already did that. Hello? Oh. Oh. Okay. Um, that's kind of confusing because where am I using all of this at? Hold up. Hello? 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 Where am I using? I'm not using it, I don't think, anywhere. I was gonna say it would kind of be confusing because, like, say if someone was to go here and say, like, sign up, they would be in the system before I would be able to approve them using it. So I could, I don't know. I don't know. Let me keep on reading. Uh, oh gosh. Add user registration flow, create a proper sign up functionality separate from login. That would be cool. Yeah, that would be cool. And then add username system, create user profile collection, add Firestore users to okay, makes sense. Everything makes sense. So, everything makes sense. So, I think I might as well go ahead and just call it today, but I'll get back to it tomorrow. So, I'll see y'all later. Peace. Be safe. Why is this not hello? 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 Thank you.